Brown, man. Earl Spence Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money. That's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Yo, what's going on at the fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on a former two-time world champion, Showtime, Shawn Porter, sending the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, and the current WBO welterweight world champion, Terrance Crawford, a real message. You understand me? Message! He letting this boy know, you better be on your shit when you face me, because once you do, it's gonna be on like a pot of neck bones. You understand me? But not Porter had sent a strict message to Bud, y'all, on the Shawn Porter show. Y'all go check it out. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it right here on Money Brown TV.
But no, I mean,
I'm speaking on me, and there's no secret. I'm a fast starter. You know, I don't like to really get in there and fill it out. The way I figure out what a guy wants to do and what I can do is by basically making him react, make him react, you know. So I think that's one thing that will work for me against Terrance Crawford. You're not gonna get a fill out round. You better come to the ring and know if you're fighting southpaw or orthodox. I'm telling you that right now, because if think you're gonna be able to want to figure it out, I'm not giving you time to even say, hey, let me see how this works. You're gonna say, oh yeah, that's either it's working or it ain't. You know what I mean?
And as y'all can see, Porter talking about for us, Bud, heating up in the ring, trying to pick what style he go fight with and whatever his game plan is in the ring. You see, Shawn Porter, dog, the only name he been talking about is Terrance Crawford. And I'm telling y'all, Kenny Porter put that in his ear. We going after Bud. That's going to be the next scrap. We go out there. We going for the WBO. And that man is on it. You feel me? This is what I like from Shawn Porter, dog. I want Shawn Porter to go out here and put the pressure on Terrance Crawford. Just in case the Errol Spence fight doesn't happen next for Bud Crawford, the Manny Pacquiao fight don't happen next for Bud Crawford, somehow Spence get the Manny Pacquiao fight, or somehow Spence end up fighting another opponent besides Bud Crawford, then Bud will be looking at Shawn Porter, because Shawn Porter will be right there on his ass, and it will be a credible fight where people can't say, oh no, we don't want to see that fight. Oh no, what has Shawn done to deserve a fight against Terrance Crawford? Bud want Errol Spence. Bud want Manny Pacquiao. He shouldn't fight Shawn Porter. He gains nothing from fighting Shawn Porter. Kick rocks and bite a fucking brick. You feel me? Kick rocks and bite a brick, because this would be one hell of a fight, dog. Terrance Crawford versus Showtime Shawn Porter, one hell of a fight, another classic, and another fight that will most definitely go down in the history of the sport of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I want Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford as well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm not advocating for the fight, Earl and Bud, because we know that's the biggest fight at 147 and arguably the biggest fight in boxing. You understand? Assuming what Errol Spence do December the 5th against Danny Garcia. You feel me? This is the biggest fight in boxing, arguably. But check, if it don't happen, Shawn Porter is sitting right there. He just beat from Mella, so he coming off a win. You know what I mean? And he ready to go. Like I said, we can meet up in the springtime. He even giving you a date. Bud, you done now. You just had your fight against Brook. You looked good. You knocked his ass out in 4 rounds. Kudos to you, my brother. Kudos to you. But we all know, that shit only lasts for 2 days. And next thing you know, somebody else knocking at your door, or somebody else on your ass, or you chasing somebody else. You feel me? So it goes come down to, could Bud Crawford get Errol Spence or Manny Pacquiao? If not, then look at how Shawn Porter speaking out, dog. Look how he's speaking out. You feel me? So I know they say they want to go fight unless they agree to the situation and all that shit. But Shawn Porter has been very adamant on Terrance Crawford. They asked him, if you rather fight Errol Spence Jr. or Terrance Crawford, who would it be? Shawn said Terrance Crawford because I haven't fought him yet. Much respect to Shawn Porter too, dog. Much respect, because the dude resume, dog, alone is just so fucking solid, dog. So fucking solid. You know what I mean? I respect that shit. I don't always agree with what Shawn Porter say, but I respect him as a man first and foremost, and I damn sure respect his fight game and his resume. You understand me? I damn sure respect his fight game and his resume. But this fight here, dog, Shawn Porter and Terrance Crawford, is fireworks. Fireworks. And I know Bud's seeing these shots. I know he's seeing these shots. You feel me? He got to be seeing Shawn Porter saying, I want you next. I want you next. I don't want Earl Spence. I want you next. You gotta see that, bud. You gotta see it. So when you made your hit list and you had Manny Pacquiao and you had Earl Spence Jr. and you had the talking motherfuckers from all the way from Nepal or Japan or China, Keith Thurman, and you had Danny Garcia, you forgot one PBC fighter, bud. You forgot one PBC fighter, bud. You know what I'm saying? And he is a top 5 welterweight. And his name is Showtime Shawn Porter. Showtime Shawn Porter. You feel me? Showtime Shawn Porter. And I was a little skeptical on why would you leave his name out like that? Why? When he been saying he's ready to fight you. And you said, listen, if he said that he want to fight me, then we can make the fight happen. So that was like you didn't want to call him out because you was saying y'all was friends. You know? Kenny Porter came out and said they on your helmet. Kenty Porter came out and said they are on your helmet, bud. Now you see Shawn can't stop talking about the fight with you. This man say you better be ready. You better have your game plan together once you step in that ring. You better know if you want to fight orthodox or southpaw, because if not, I'm on your ass and I'm not going to give you time to figure it out. So those little fill-out sessions you be having with all your other opponents, I'm going to rush your ass and rush your ass and rush your ass. You feel me? That's how Shawn Porter feeling, dog. That's how he feeling. And I salute him, dog, because like I say, I want him to keep that same pressure on Turnbull Crawford as he put on Danny Garcia, like he put on Keith Thurman. You know, they ain't put the pressure on EJ. EJ put the pressure on you. But I want you to keep that same pressure like you put on Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia and go at motherfucking Turnbull Crawford the same way. And Shawn is doing that. You know, he's doing that. Now, up to Bud, I'm not saying Bud won't fight Shawn Porter. I'm not saying Bud don't want to fight Shawn Porter. You know, I'm not speculating he's ducking. You know what I'm saying? Even though he left the man off the hit list, it was skeptical to me. Y'all know I made a video on that situation. But I'm going to say this. Bob Earn don't want Bud Crawford in the stable no more. He don't want you. Why don't he want me no more? He don't want you no more. You feel me? So it's time for you to come on across that street on over to the PBC side. On over to the PBC side. And you know your first matchup when you get the PBC? The man right there, Showtime Shawn Porter. That's waiting to greet you, shake your hand, sign on the dotted line, and say, let's get it on. Come on, let's get it on. You feel me? Shawn is ready to get it on, bud. You got to answer that call if Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence don't come through for you, dog. You know, I don't know. I think people saying your contract up around October of 2021. You know, Bomac said 3 months. You know, 3 months. So I don't know if it's something where if you win a fight, then it's stretched to October, or you owe them something for the pandemic, you owe them a fight, or whatever the situation is. But if it is in 3 months, you need to come on over, dog. You need to come on over to motherfucking PBC and get the recognition and the money you deserve, because you keep saying, you know, the media don't respect you, things of that nature. Come on over to PBC and watch how the media treat you. Watch how your brothers and sisters treat you. You know what I'm saying? Treat you with the most up respect and the love that you deserve, dog. You feel me? But Shawn Porter has sent a stern message to Turnbull Crawford, and I take it as this: I'm on your ass. I know what you just did to Kell Brook. Try to do that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And watch what happens. Have your game plan together. You feel me? Because if you don't, this rough and tough style and my pressure is gonna break your ass. You feel me? And that's a fight I would choose Bud to win. I choose Bud to beat everybody at 147 besides Earl Spence, but Shawn Porter is going to give him one hell of a fight. I repeat, Shawn Porter is going to give him one hell of a fight, and Bud Crawford knows that. He knows that, dog. He knows that. Bud, take the challenge, dog. You know what I mean? If you the best, take the test. Assuming you don't get Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao, because I won't knock those fights at all. Those are the fights we want to see. Those are the big money fights, and I understand business. You feel me? But if something happen, something transpire where you can't get those two, and Shawn Porter sitting right there talking this shit, tomorrow he'll whoop your ass in the springtime, talking about your skills ain't gonna do shit to him. He go rough and tough and blow your goddamn house down. I ain't mean to say rough and tough, huff and puff and blow your goddamn house down. Then rough and tough your ass up while your kids watch. Man, you better answer that motherfucking call, dog, and get on this boy ass and show him why people got you #1 pound for pound in the world. You understand me? But this gonna be one hell of a fight, man. I like Shawn Porter calling this boy out like that. It shows me that he's real. He's real about fighting this dude, dog. Hey, Shawn, keep your foot on their neck, man. Keep your foot on their neck. And let's see what happens, dog. Pressure burst pipes. Let's see if you can force them into that fight with you, man. It's a possibility. You number one in WO, if I'm not mistaken, number one and number two, somewhere around that nature. So you ain't too far off. Salute to Terrance Crawford. Salute to Shawn Porter. Let's see if we can get this fight if the big ones don't happen. Until then, it's your boy Money. This the NSBC. Moving on nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHafter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend, tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know what it is, man. Big dog status.
Been on to keep a thump on me now. Your hand just being honest. Like dodgeball, I dodge balls, the oddball out the click.